Hi. It's true. It is better than Bad Santa 2.
It'd have to be. We saw Moana. It was really good.
I love me a Disney musical. And this movie is really, really damn good.
It's gorgeous.
Oh God.
It's really well written.
Uh-huh.
The music is fantastic. Usually the Disney movie, there's at least one song where it's kind of like a weak link, and you kind of just bustle through it to get to the rest of the songs. This movie had none of those. They were all amazing.
They were all hilarious. And the animation, before I get to the animation, it's almost slightly a miracle this movie is as great as it is, considering how I saw like 7 names on the end when they credited it to story or something like that, which can sometimes be a sign of like, ooh, it took 7 people to write this.
One person to break it and 6 people to try to fix it.
Yeah. But no, like in terms of the animation, like this is some of the best animation I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Jackie Kashian's husband, I believe, says that you can tell what the animators are working on by the shorts that they put out.
Yeah.
And they put out that, the lava one that made me cry, and the sandpiper one. So you could kind of tell that they're working on water, and they're working on sand, and they're working on giant people islands.
So what are they working on next, considering
that made
the
me
short
wonder.
at the
The short
beginning
was
of
like
this?
a dude, you could see the inside of his brain, so maybe they made it for Inside Out, but then we got around now to putting it out.
It was like Osmosis Jones meets Orson Welles' The Trial. It was actually really good. It had kind of an 80s beat to it, too.
Yeah, it was like you could see the inside of this guy, and it was like his brain, and they were all anthropomorphic, and his heart, and his lungs, and his stomach, and his bladder. And they were all just kind of like having a little drama inside, trying to figure out this guy's day and how he should comport himself.
And it was playing out... it was playing out scenarios in which he would die, in which I guess there's only one person at his funeral, and it's a friar.
I like the little scenarios, because it's like, man, that's how my brain works sometimes. It's like, well, if you did this, then this would happen, this would happen, you'd die, and only one person would come to your funeral.
Oh shit, yeah. But no,
the lady wouldn't like her sunglasses, and then you run into a guy juggling chainsaws.
Yeah. And that's just going through a walk in the park. No, the animation in this film is so good it's uncanny, honestly. Like, if I had taken my glasses off, 3D glasses in this, but even if I saw it in 2D, like, if I took either of my glasses off, it looked pretty fucking real. Like, it's downright uncanny to the point to where I was also in my head like, I also do miss 2D animation. Because it's going to get to a point where you can't tell the difference between an animated film and a live-action film.
I tend to just disagree, just because this movie was completely gorgeous, and they had down pat everything that they were animating, but I feel like you could definitely tell it was a computer animated movie. It didn't fall into that weird, creepy, trying to look real when it's not.
Well, that's what I mean, like, if I took my glasses off, there would be shots in this movie that would be a lot like that.
And then Moana would show up with her big buggy eyes.
Even then, I would just think, that's just a person with the crazy eyes. But, but it is true. Like, regardless of how great animation is going to get in great movies, there's always going to be Rock Dog. There's always going to be Norm of the North and the wildlife.
True enough.
And things like that.
And like in movies like this, I mentioned her buggy eyes. It's going to get more and more realistic, but the ratios are probably going to stay the same. That Disney princess ratio.
Yeah.
And Moana is she's got a normal person body, and I really appreciate that. But she's still got her head is half eyeballs, Disney ratio. And so I feel like if they got any more realistic with that, it would have quit me right the fuck out.
Well, at the same time, her hair is also wildly realistic.
Yeah, her hair was fantastic.
That was... The movie is downright stunning, but beyond that, it's a funny movie. Like, it's got everything you'd expect to see in a movie like this, where it is funny, it does have the cry moments in it, it does have serious stuff, it does tug at the heart and all that.
I cried 5 times.
Like Disney movies like that do. But it also kind of has a lot of jokes in it about other tropes from other Disney films. Not that it's like knocking them by any means, it's just kind of having fun with it, where Dwayne Johnson says to her, like, you've got a red dress and you've got an animal sidekick. You're a princess. Or, like, it is a musical, and the songs are beautiful. They're either hilarious or just catchy, or they're perfect in the moments that they're in. But also you have jokes in it where... like,
The Rock was like, if you break into song right now, I will punch you.
Or the Crab, Jermaine Clement, who says, like, well, I can tell you my story, but I'm gonna do it in song. It's really funny.
This movie has one of those amazing, like, Steel Magnolia moments where, like, it hits you at the end and you start crying, and then immediately something hilarious happens, so you're crying and also laughing, and I absolutely love it when a movie does that.
Remember that part in Steel Magnolias where Julia Roberts' ghost came back when Dolly Parton was stranded out at sea?
No, it's the end. Julia Roberts' funeral. They'll pick it on Huiza. It's a Steel Magnolias moment. Fuck you.
I like Steel Magnolias. I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember enjoying that film.
I think she was an idiot, but, you know, Julia Roberts' character.
All dying and shit.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I didn't mention it was at her funeral. Maybe, like, she was faking her death as a tax dodge.
Coming up next, Sarah spoils the 80s.
It's gonna be a short show because I've only seen like 5 80s movies.
Are they very spoiler heavy?
Yes.
Here's what I think of the ending of Beaches.
Nope.
So
Try again.
sad.
Didn't everyone die at the end of Beaches?
No, just Barbara Hershey.
Because for me, I poorly spoil the end of 80s movies. Beaches, everybody dies.
Everybody. Oh no, you're thinking of the day after.
Roadhouse.
They're both the same.
It turns out that he's a ghost.
Roadhouse. It turns out he fights a guy who used to fuck guys like him in prison. Then he gets his throat ripped out. That's a classic.
I only know the only thing I know about that movie is because of when Andy recreated it in that episode of Parks
Oh
and Rec.
yeah. That's classic Swayze. So much more tear jerky than Ghost. This is not true.
We were gonna watch. It was in the stack of movies me and Brian pulled out to watch after Friendsgiving the other day, but we ended up settling on Blade 2 instead.
You should have gone with Roadhouse.
We just picked movies that made us laugh. So we had like Blade 2.
I love Blade 2.
That Darn Cat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Titus, the 2-disc set.
Oh, the Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
You should have gone with Roadhouse. Oh, so good. Just not Roadhouse 2 though.
There's a Roadhouse 2?
Oh, there is, and it's a piece of shit.
Oh no.
It's a direct-to-video movie. I don't know. It's about it's about his son. Whatever. You can tell we really.
We don't care.
You can tell we really recommend this movie. We're talking about Roadhouse.
Roadhouse 2, which is about his son apparently.
I love the chicken in this film.
The chicken was fantastic. Did you get the feeling that maybe there was more pig in this movie originally, and they ran it past some focus groups? The focus groups were like, Because the few times it showed up, it was a little annoying and weirdly person-faced, and then it just disappeared.
I didn't mind the pig at the beginning, but I could have swore, unless I missed it, I could have swore there was a part in the trailer that featured the pig that wasn't in the actual movie. Or the part where they're like listening to the story on the beach, and the pig's like,
yeah.
oink! Like, did I miss it, or was that not in the movie?
I don't think it was in the movie. Like I said, I think they pulled some of the pig out of this movie.
Oh, well, I mean, I enjoyed... When the pig fell in the water, I was genuinely worried. I was like, no, pig, no.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I mean, I liked the pig, and I liked the chicken, and I enjoyed that... not that I have a problem with talking animals in Disney movies. I don't. But I enjoyed the fact that...
It wasn't.
That it wasn't in this movie. That chicken was hilarious. It was a mixture of Gobbles from South Park and my cat, Chloe.
And then he was trying to eat straight garbage and would not stop no matter how much you tried to deter him.
Yep. And just walking back and forth.
Man, Chloe loves her some garbage.
Bumping her head into things. Trying to get outside, even though she knows she's not going to like it. But she's got rocks in her head. She's simple.
She's a simple cat.
My cat Chloe is, she's simple.
Plus he was rail thin the way Chloe is, and not like an unhealthy way, but in like a maybe you're a little bit too stupid to thrive way.
It looks like, if you look at her and Lloyd, it looks like Lloyd steals all of her food. But
it really does, but she eats. She's just wee.
Yeah, she eats more than Lloyd. Because Lloyd sticks to his...
Because Lloyd only eats actual food.
Yeah, Lloyd eats his food. He doesn't go around eating trash. But
the chicken was hilarious. He had great comedic timing. He was kind of reminding me of, I that Scrat thing from Ice Age.
Oh.
But in that, it's like a good comedic timing, bug-eyed, sympathetic character.
Dwayne Johnson was great in this. I was a little worried at first.
Yeah, in the previews, he seemed a little annoying.
Well, in the previews, I didn't really think one way or the other because I mainly just kind of saw a lot of teasers for this film. But when one of the first jokes that he has in this movie was a Twitter joke, at first I was like, oh, don't go pandery, please. Please don't. And really, that's the only joke like that in this film.
I think I was just to sort of introduce him and show that he was the, like, irreverent sort of communication, to be like, okay, don't expect him to be, you know, talking all demigodly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, not quite, like, to the extent of, like, Genie and Aladdin. Like, but, well, it's like...
Yeah, but that's a good example.
Yeah,
he broke the fourth wall a couple times.
He does.
There's a time where, like, because he walks past and notices the chicken, grabs the chicken, looks straight at the camera and goes, boat snack! And then just keeps walking.
Yeah, it's a character like that. Not to the... I love Genie from Aladdin, but it doesn't go as far as, like, he turns into Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, no,
and
he
things
doesn't
like
do that.
No, in this, he's Manimal.
Yeah, he does turn into a man shark at one point.
I don't know why I was complaining about the prospect of a Manimal movie. It turns out it's amazing.
You were complaining about the prospect?
Yeah, because the rights to it got bought by Will Ferrell. And I don't like that.
Well, Anchorman's good.
No, Anchorman's good, but in Anchorman, he's not playing a character that was once played by Simon McCorkindale, who's a lot smoother than Will Ferrell.
Yeah, but he is playing that sort of, like, smooth 70s man character.
In a different way than... When I think... I have nothing against...
I can't imagine he'll just reprise the role, you know, but...
Well, I don't even know if he's playing that part. I just know he picked up the rights to produce it, but... I have nothing against Manimal being turned into a comedy, because, I mean, come on.
It's really comedic.
Yeah, but I would prefer someone like John Hamm be playing Dr. Jonathan Chase than Will Ferrell and his man-child ass. But that's just me.
Yeah, maybe he'll cast someone else, and John Hamm would be a good cast for it.
John Hamm, Damian Lewis, I'll have to look at my notes. I have sketches.
He's got a little notebook.
Yeah.
Manimal, if it were me.
No, I don't want to. I'll be his black sidekick. But this movie is like, you cross Kubo and the Two Strings, a little bit of Lilo and Stitch, a little bit of Lord of the Rings.
It had a lot of bit of Tangled in there.
Was there a lot of Tangled in this?
Yeah, well, it's got the same. It hits a lot of the same beats because it's the main character's a girl and she's sort of confined, and then she breaks out into the wide world and it's about her discovering who she is as a person. It's got even a sort of similar character model, but it was dissimilar enough to Tangled that I'm not mad about it. It just kind of...
It was dissimilar to all those things to the point to where I wasn't mad about it. I never sat through this movie thinking like, seen it. You know, I never really sat through this movie like this. In fact, there was one thing about it where I was like, where I did think that, honestly, where I was like, I kind of wish it didn't do this trope, where it does the Han Solo thing, where he leaves and then comes back at the end.
Yeah, you knew he was going to, though. It's still a Disney movie.
Oh, yeah, this is the second time I've seen something like that this year. The other one was The Magnificent Seven.
Well, Kubo and the Two Strings, that sort of happens as well.
Did it? Did Matthew McConaughey do that?
No, you know what? I'm getting that movie confused with this one, maybe. But I thought, didn't he die, but then he came back again?
Yeah, okay, I think so. Yeah, we see a lot of movies.
God damn it, Sarah's brain.
No, I like, we loved Kubo and the Two Strings, but we see a lot of movies. So sometimes we have to think for a second about something we just saw. 6 months from now, we'll be like, was Moana the one with the lava monster at the end? Or was that Bad Santa 2? I can't remember.
I wish Bad Santa 2 had a lava monster.
Oh, then I would have been like, whoa, you turned yourself around at the end, movie. Did not see that coming.
Have you never seen Tangled?
Yeah, but I was drunk.
Did I show you Tangled?
We put on Tangled drunk one time.
Okay, that makes... Because Tangled is one of my favorite... Like, my favorite Disney movies, like Tangled, Emperor's New Groove, Grey Mouse Detective. Dumbo.
Hell yeah.
Dumbo has not aged well, but I still love me some Dumbo.
My favorites: Dumbo, Pinocchio, Lady and the Tramp, Robin Hood.
You know, I've seen Lady and the Tramp, but I remember, like, fuck all about it, except for the spaghetti scene.
What about the Siamese cats?
I remember the Siamese cat because when I was real little, I had a keyboard that came with, like, a book that had, like, some really super random Disney songs in it, and for some reason it had the Siamese song in there, so I knew all the words to it.
We had that song in one of our music books at school, in grade school, like one of those random books. Like, it wasn't sung quite so...
Did you have to do it in the voices?
Well, yeah.
We are Siamese.
If you please. Ding, ding, ding. No, the voices on the record weren't quite as, I mean, maybe a little. It was still the 80s after all, when at the same time...
It was a different time,
Heathcliff was on TV with the Siamese twins going, oh, Heathcliff! Like, you dishonor us, the Siamese twins. You don't remember that episode of Heathcliff?
No, for sure don't. I didn't watch Heathcliff. I watched Garfield and Friends.
I watched them both. I would watch
It's like Twizzlers versus Red Vines. You gotta pick a side.
Well, Twizzlers are better.
Obviously. Objectively better.
Okay, well, what about U.S. Acres versus the Cadillac Cats?
U.S. Acres, every time.
Well, U.S. Acres if it's a Power Pig episode. Definitely.
I liked Lanolin, the girl sheep.
Yeah.
She was sassy.
I liked, the duck's name was Wade, right?
I can't remember.
I liked his inner tube that had, like, different facial expressions on it. And, again, the Power Pig. Now, the Cadillac Cats are better if you're just baked out of your mind and want to see some 80s cats on roller skates rhyming with each other.
I'll remember that.
Will you?
I won't be.
What I like about the end with the lava monster in this is that,
first of all, again, gorgeous.
It's gorgeous and haunting. Fuck. But the way the lava monster is defeated is almost like it's begging movie cynics to hate this film.
Why would movie cynics hate it?
A movie where the lava monster and the monster is kind of like defeated through like song, which includes the power of love, and song like. Yeah, like that right there, like, can't you see the most cynical moviegoer in the world sitting through something like that and going, ugh, gag me.
I can see the most cynical movie reviewer in the world saying, ugh, gag me, but then I can see the entire world turning to them as one and shouting, it's a Disney movie!
No, I agree. I totally agree with you. It was like when we were watching Turtles 2 with Dave, and he was complaining, like, you can't live in a subway like that.
I think he just does that to fuck with you sometimes.
He does. He was enjoying that shit.
The thing is, it wasn't just the power of love, it's the power of, like self-knowledge and mindfulness.
No, actually,
it was
I agree with you.
It was an overrunning theme of the movie. It wasn't like they all of a sudden just, dropped off a cliff into the pool of sentimentality.
No,
it was
not
something
at
they
all.
were building to, and it made sense when it happened.
No, I completely agree. But I could also see some stereotypical, really bitter moviegoers who jerk off to everything wrong with in 10 minutes. Sitting through something like that and
should have
going
ended like Beauty and the Beast, where the lava monster fell off and hung itself by accident.
No, that was Tarzan.
Oh, I was thinking didn't Gaston die?
Gaston got chucked off the damn building at the thing. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. No, and like it was when that happens in this film, when the sea parts and everything, it is chilling, like chills go up because they do slow motion in there, and again, the animation and everything is flat out gorgeous.
The water animation alone.
The water is a character in this film, which is amazing. It's a character, and it's a likable character, too.
Because, like, at the end, when I was getting annoyed with that chicken for falling off of the boat every time, and just, pick it up and threw it.
Fucking chicken! Yeah. And the chicken does live at the end, so that was nice.
And, yeah, like you were saying, the ending is just... It's paced so well, and it goes into slow motion, and you're kind of having a dawning realization with her, and the music fits so well. It was Lin-Manuel Miranda and some other dude who didn't write Hamilton, so I don't know his name. Did all the music for it, and
Bryan Adams.
I was watching the credits in Michael something. 'Cause I wanted to see how many of the songs he actually wrote, and it was pretty much all the ones that were in English, and all the Hawaiian ones were written by a Hawaiian fella.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw for score, Mark Mancina's name was on there.
Maybe that's who it was.
And I was like, he did the music for Speed.
Did he?
And Bad Boys. And The Rock. Sweet.
The Rock was in this movie.
The actor, not a physical copy of the movie The Rock.
My brain can't tell the difference. This is how I have conversations.
Welcome to The Rock. Yeah, you remember the part in the movie where Maui turns to her and says, "Winners go home and fuck the prom queen."
Moana's like, "I married the prom queen."
I could have swore I've heard that before. In a movie that's far different than this.
Far different. It's you. You're the Rocket Man.
I love that fucking movie. Ugh. So good.
We're doing such a good job of staying on track this time, you guys.
Better than other times. Like, I'm pretty sure we only talked about Guardians of the Galaxy for 5 seconds.
It was good. Go see it. Anyway, The Rock.
Anyway, as I
what
was
if he
saying...
had said he was familiar with Elton John's The Rocket Man? What would his next line have been?
I didn't think this far ahead.
Pachoo!
He puts the poison thing... Or no, he jumps in front of the rocket himself.
It's me. I'm the Rocket Man.
I guess I'm the Rocket Man. Oh, so good.
I'm the man now, dog.
No, that's Finding Forrester.
Nope, that's what my brain works.
Another great movie.
One Sean Connery movie is all Sean Connery movies.
I don't know. Zardoz is a little different than Sir Billy.
Nope, same movie.
Same
As far as my brain's concerned, it's the same movie. Moana, go see it. I'm probably gonna
highly recommend.
I'm probably gonna take Dave to go see it in theaters because I think that he'll really like it. I was at the bathroom for some of the previews, but I walked in during Smurfs Lost Village, which I've never seen the other Smurf movie, but this one looks fine. It looks funny.
This one seems like it's being made with the idea that you don't have to see the other two.
Probably because the other two are not very good.
No, I mean, what I like about I don't know if it'll be any good, but like what I at least like about it is, at least it's like we found a portal and now we're going to New York City to hang out with Neil Patrick Harris for 90 minutes. Like at least...
Seems like this one is just all in Smurf Town.
Well, yeah, which is what it always should have been. Like, so I don't know if it'll be good or not, but...
We'll have to see terrifying Hank Azaria and Gargamel makeup.
yeah, damn. And that was one of the highlights of those movies.
I've never seen these movies, and I'm still terrified by the prospect of Hank Azaria and Gargamel makeup. Hidden Figures, which is the black ladies working at NASA.
Yeah.
We've seen most of these already.
Yeah,
Born in China!
Oh!
The Baby Monkey movie.
Yeah, with it's one of the Disney
I heard
nature...
you guys giggling about something over it.
I can't remember what we were... Was it, I think, I can't remember, but in my head I was like, I wish at some point one of these Disney nature movies they would just straight up just title it, just A and 7 W's.
That's me for the... I'm like slowly solidifying my transition into a Facebook mom, because like the second those baby monkeys popped up, I'm like... Yay! That's a panda! He's doing a little flip, but he can't because he's too wee. I will watch it 5 times.
I hope it's in 3D. No, that looks adorable.
Yeah. Do you send people to those kind of movies? Like the one with the Monkey Kingdom? Or...
I haven't before, but it wasn't because of the movie. I think it was always because the ones before, they always came out on a weekend where there was like 3 other movies or something like that, and when that happens sometimes one will just get skipped. But no, I mean the movie looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, well it seems like too that'd be one where it would be funnier to send someone who'd be straight up annoyed by a movie like this.
Well, like Brian.
Yeah.
Just said like
Send some
Brian and Dave to it. Yeah.
If you said me, I would just be clapping at the baby monkeys for the entire movie. They're so tiny, they're like monkeys, but tiny. Their faces look like people faces. He's learning how to use tools, eat bugs. Sing, which, okay.
Even though I've seen that movie already, damn, we saw it at a preview screening, I still have to sit through a month's worth of more trailers for it. But I will say, the trailer represents the movie perfectly fine. Except in the movie, they are not playing Dream On. It's those sons of bitches.
So they didn't ever play that song in the movie?
No.
That's annoying. I like that song.
I like the Aerosmith version.
I will tell, there's a poster out front for Sing, and I only noticed this time that in the background there's kind of like albums arranged behind the, I think it's the elephant character. Then they're all kind of plays on actual albums, and says one's like Baboon 5. And my favorite is on the corner, it says No Trout, and it's kind of styled against the No Doubt Tragic Kingdom album cover. It's got a picture of like a fish in a pinup costume, and it made me laugh, so I took a picture that said to Dave, and he's responding with, no!
Oh, come on, man.
I think you mean yes. I think you mean yes, No Trout. Lego Batman.
That looks amazing.
I want to see that.
I'm a friend to any trailer that uses "We Built This City." One of my favorite songs ever.
So it wasn't a bad mix of it either.
No, it really wasn't.
Like, usually I'll say, like, the trailer made me laugh. I don't think there was a point in this trailer where I wasn't at least laughing a little bit.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yes.
The back and forths with him and Robin are great.
I hope I go to that one. This guy. Beauty and the Beast. Apparently the internet's mad that the Beast looks too ugly.
What?
Which is strange.
The rose is too red.
He's a beast, you know?
He's a beast!
It's Matthew from Downton Abbey.
It's Dan Stevens, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Dan Stevens.
And I love Emma Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. I was saying that I'm mad that Jerry Orbach is dead, so he can't reprise his role as the Candlestick.
The movie, maybe it'll be good, but I'm also just kind of like, why? Like, I mean, it's not just another adaptation. It's a straight up remake of the cartoon. And so I'm like, I am kind of like, why? And then
why are you?
Yeah, and also, given how much CGI in it, it might as well still be an animated film. Like, she's live action, but it's also...
What was there, like, why was the Cinderella movie that they made a live action version?
I didn't see it.
No. Because I think that it seemed like for that one they changed some stuff and tried to make it more time period appropriate.
I mean, we saw the Jungle Book, and that had stuff in it that was new, and then some stuff that was... I didn't care much.
To a detriment, I thought.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I didn't care much for the movie either, but, like, that aside, I mean, there was things about it that were, for better or worse, from the original, and things about it that weren't. This one, I could be totally wrong, but, I mean, this looks straight up like just a scene-for-scene remake of the original.
Per a BuzzFeed article that I read, in this one, the father's not an inventor, Belle is. Oh. So that might change some plot points. It did seem like a lot of the stuff they were doing in the trailer was point for point against the Disney movie, but probably that was on purpose, and I have to imagine that there's some stuff in there.
I mean, I am sold on Luke Evans as Gaston.
Yes.
One of the best Disney villains.
I'm sold as Josh Gad as LeFou. He wasn't in the trailer, but I know about it for a BuzzFeed article.
Yeah, I saw his name on the poster in there. The poster, by the way, like, is the two of them dancing, and she's kind of doing, her head is like this, so it kind of looks like he just has shitty breath. But it's also right next to the porcupine from Sing with the guitar, so it looks like that's they're dancing to that. You're taking liberties. Good, what crossover.
And then, Cars 3. This was my first time seeing this particular trailer.
Oh, it wasn't ours, and we were waiting. I wish there weren't that many people in the theater for this. I wish it was a packed house, because you laughed your ass off at this trailer, which... Why is it gritty?
It's like a gritty remake of Cars, because it's like the NASCARs. I'm like, all right, what are we watching? And then you hear someone like, oh, McQueen's down. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's a Cars movie. And then it cuts, like, goes slow motion. You see, like,
you hear the
charred wreckage of Lightning McQueen ricocheting down the track.
We'd seen this trailer.
And the caption pops up, this time everything changes.
Oh, it's good now. Oh, it's changed. Oh.
Well, it got rid of the most annoying character. And I'm including Tow Mater. Yeah, I fucking hate Lightning McQueen.
Worse than Tow Mater?
Yes.
Oh,
if I'm gonna watch Doc Hollywood, I'm just gonna watch Doc Hollywood.
Well, I agree with that. I totally agree with that, but...
I fucking hate Cars.
I'm not a fan either, but not necessarily because of Lightning McQueen, more because of Larry the Cable Guy's ass.
Larry the Cable Guy's character was a passable comic relief character in a B-level Disney movie, but Lightning McQueen is a pompous, annoying little prick.
but I guess
he's not even got the whole being Marty McFly thing to save him.
Well, I think I'd probably just rather listen to that than Larry the Cable Guy. Maybe I dislike Larry the Cable Guy more than you.
Nice pig, Doc. Thank you.
You're right. Doc Hollywood is the better movie. Since we'd
there.
seen the trailer, we're just sitting there trying not to laugh, waiting for your reaction to it. So
I laughed long and hard. I'd term it a cackle. I cackled.
like, why does this look like it's a fucking Zack Snyder reboot of the goddamn? It's like, okay, it's like I know this is a teaser.
If this whole movie's
like,
just them coping with the death of Lightning McQueen, I will go watch it.
It's probably still gonna be stupid. Like, I mean, because that's just like 10 seconds of the movie. When that's done, it's probably gonna show him in the hospital with his wheel in a sling, and like fucking Tomato will be like, "Bet that hurt, get her done."
Were you with me at Rush, the Daniel Bruhl movie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hope that there's like a huge, prolonged, torturous hospital scene where they're just like pouring acid down his throat.
I totally agree. I hope it's a hard R.
Yes.
Like it's just like they do
this time everything changes.
They do a split screen where it's like they did in Rush. You know, it's like Daniel Bruhl practicing and Chris Hemsworth just banging,
just smoking J.
I hope they do that shit in this movie.
You guys,
best
if you
Pixar movie
Rush,
ever.
Like, check out Rush because that movie was great and nobody saw it.
Rush is a great movie. Like seriously, like yeah. Definitely check out Rush. It's really underrated.
Zero Lightning McQueen in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rush is a fantastically entertaining movie.
I bet it's held up well too.
Probably. It's only a couple years old.
That's all we got.
Was that it? It ended on Cars 3?
It ended on Cars 3.
Well, great.
I hope that car is dead. I hate his filthy, stupid car guts.
From this moment, everything changes. Cars is a good series now. Fucking Cars. Anyway, let's see. I think Thursday is Incarnate, and I'm gonna try to see Rules Don't Apply. But yeah, other than that, go see.
Those, they're not gonna be as good as this movie was.
No, they aren't. No, they most certainly are not.
Like so far, this is the best movie I've seen this year.
It would probably. If it's not in my top 10, it's fucking close. Mm-hmm. Then it's really fucking close. But yeah, go see this movie. See ya.